Hello everybody. Analytical Service is in touch with you GURU.Markets. Thank you so much for helping us. All forms of help can be found in the description of this video. Dear viewer, we kindly ask you to like it. Your like is greatly needed for the development of the project GURU.Markets. We will look at the main fundamental indicators of the company GH Research PLC, ticker GHRS. The review was made using current information as of May 16, 2024. According to classification GURU.Markets company GH Research PLC belongs to the subcategory Psycho. 21 organizations take part in the analysis, and this is quite representative. We start with summary data about the company. If necessary, you can put it on stop. You can look at all the indicators of the organization in question carefully. Access to the table with the ticker structure is free and open. Market capitalization of the company GH Research PLC is $0.66 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $16 billion. GH Research PLC has a share of 4.129% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.21 billion. With a subcategory balance sheet capitalization of $7 billion. GH Research PLC accounts for a share of 3.11%. Having made a comparison of the occupied shares of market and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share GH Research PLC in the subcategory when assessing market capitalization is 4.129%. The book value is 3.11%. This is 25% less than the share of the exchange value. Assessment of the organization's share of market and balance sheet capitalization in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company has no debts. Rating for the company's debt level, very good, 2 points. The ratio of a company's market value to its profit corresponds to 0. With an average in the subcategory of 0. Assessment of stock market value to profit ratios in comparison with subcategory companies. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$32 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And this is very bad for the company's prospects. An assessment of the projected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 0. The average in the subcategory is 2.7, which is worse than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market value to revenue indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $0 million. Future revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. Which is bad for the company's prospects. Estimation of expected future sales in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The margin is 0%, with the average in the subcategory -4.9%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 4.9%. Profitability assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 0.137%. This is 2,914% less than the share of market capitalization. And this reflects the discrepancy between the company's market value GH Research PLC, most likely towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is equal to $13,527,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $448,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2,919.4%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per company employee is $0,000. With the average for the subcategory minus $8,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is $8,000. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The amount of revenue per individual employee of the organization is $0,000. By subcategory $165,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of sales volume per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The volume of sales transactions is 5.1%, with an average for the subcategory of 5.4%. This is an assessment of the risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 64% for the company GH Research PLC. Whereas for the subcategory this level is approximately 45%. Technically, subcategory securities are valued lower than GH Research PLC. Comparing the movement of the company's stock price GH Research PLC and subcategory shares. We will see that over 12 months the company's shares GH Research PLC showed a dynamics of 16.9%. Against price dynamics in the subcategory minus 21.8%. This does not say anything clearly, but we must take this fact into account. The overall result is minus 5.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is minus 2.7 points. Broadly speaking, within the entire US market in general, we see that the average score for the stock market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against the score of minus 5.5 points from GH Research PLC. Let's go to the order table, which is available to you. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all previously made decisions by the information and reference evaluation system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the valuation of the company's shares GH Research PLC. GURU.Markets. Open a deal for a reason GH Research PLC. This is one of the most overvalued companies in the subcategory. It should be recalled that earlier March 25, 2024. The order was published, company ticker MNMD. Information system for stock valuation GURU.Markets. The following decision is made on this order. Close the order. The result is a profit of 7.3%. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the help system from GURU.Markets. You truly are the best audience.